Hey guys, just grabbing water. Yeah, not coffee this time. I'm actually gonna grab water. It's like 25 degrees Celsius inside my room, and that is just not safe. Okay, now the real question. Does the camera work? Apparently not. Wow, okay. Wow. 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 I don't even know what to say to that. Let's just try deactivate it and activate it again. And it's black. Oh, it's not even what? It's not shining blue. Let me try it. Different USB port. This was working, I promise. Oh, it's on now. It's actually on. Well, it's white. And it's not white anymore. Why is it doing this to me? The Camlink 4K hates me. Come on, Camlink. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. We're gonna go without a webcam. We're literally gonna go without a webcam. We're just gonna go we're gonna go with a black screen for the whole video and just audio. And then we'll make full screen on the showcase when that when it's time for that. What is happening? Wait, let me try just disconnect HDMI and plug the HDMI back in. No, I don't have any other streaming software active. It's just OBS. Oh. So my camera display is actually glitching out a lot right now when I plugged in the HDMI. So something is very, very broken. It's like, oh wow. That's not good. What is happening? Let me try that again. Let's try it. And HDMI. Okay, well it's not glitching out anymore. Okay, it's not glitching. The HDMI is plugged in, however, we still have a black screen. The power cord. Well, no, I'm certain the thing has power. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I think something is just very wrong with the HDMI port physically on the camera. Because the second I plug in the HDMI cable, it dies. So, a new solution, we use a different camera. Goodbye, camera. Goodbye, Camlink. We use a different camera. Now, which camera do we use? Okay. We're gonna go full, like, just absolutely pro mode, and instead of using a camera, we're just gonna use a phone. I do believe... Wait, you want me to use the Logitech C920? Okay, wait, give me a second. I actually have that exact camera right here. Let me just place it on top of the other camera. Okay, beautiful. This is actually gonna be perfect. Wait for it. Wait, you're gonna see the beautiful resolution of the Logitech C920. Watch this. Actually, no, this is even better. This is the Logitech C270. Oh yes, look at that. Look at that resolution. Oh yes. I forgot that happened. Look at that quality resolution. Look at that. Oh, we're actually... That's not even 720p? Wait, what is this resolution? 1280 by 960. What is this resolution? Okay, it doesn't matter. We're using this. People seem to be happy with it. We are straight up using this. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh no, it's working. Why is it so small? If I make it larger, will it look very bad? This isn't even 720p. What? It's so small. What is this? Custom. 720p. Do it. It looks worse. That's okay. We can deal with it. Oh, yes, we got it. It's a terrible placement. Okay, wait, let me remove the microphone off of the other camera, and that way we'll have better placement. I'm actually just placing this camera on top of... Oh my gosh. What is happening? On top of the other camera. Here we go. Yes! Look at that. Crisp. Okay, here we go. This is quality. Quality entertainment. Okay. Wait. Chat revenue. Who donated? I didn't even get a notification. Thank you so much. Whoever donated and whenever you donated, because it's genuinely just not even showing up. Wait, 5 minutes ago. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Erhan Gaming, thank you. Thank you so much. I found it. I actually found it right here in the mini feed. Okay. So guys, I'm sure you already know, but the Quest 3 has actually been announced, which is ruined the fun for basically anybody waiting on the stream. It's highly unfortunate, but here we are. Also, it happened while I was having a run at the beach, which is a very rare occurrence for me. But of course, this just confirms that I should never go to the beach, because when I go to the beach, things happen, and I'm late then. So, instead, we're here now, and I'm not on the beach. And, yeah, we're going to be watching the lovely stream here. I do believe we're actually going to get more information on the Quest 3 during the stream, since we really didn't get that much, to be honest. True, it's Irish law, stay away from summer. Summer has been beautiful in Ireland this year, though. I have to give you that. Like, the weather currently, there is not a single cloud in the sky, and it is 17 degrees outside. It is I can assure you more than 17 degrees indoors, which is not good. You see, no Irish household has an AC because they're just not prepared for this kind of weather. So we're basically stuck in here with 1, 2, 3 computers on in a tiny room, and let's just say it's not 17 degrees. But Quest 3, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? It is the price tag on it, I think it's actually all right. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to like the price tag, but the price tag we knew was actually going to be higher than the Quest 2. And the thing is, it's lower than a lot of people anticipated. A lot of people anticipated it to be $700, and a lot of people anticipated like $700, $800, which is, I think, like, we're actually doing better than that right now. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Is it going to read it? Is it going to read it?
Keep it up, yo.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. Do I actually have an Irish accent? A lot of people tell me I don't actually have an Irish accent. A lot of people are like, I sound more American than I sound Irish, but I do certainly think that my Irish accent does seep in from time to time, which is, it's very interesting. It's like I switch accents from time to time. When I'm speaking with people, it's definitely more this kind of accent, and then when I make my videos, for some weird reason, it changes. I don't do that on purpose, it just happens, so yeah. I am not Irish, but I live in Ireland. I have lived in Ireland my entire life, so I guess you can call me somewhat Irish, but I'm not pure Irish. I'm a fake Irish. I cannot believe we're using this Logitech camera. Why do I even have this? Where did this come from? This says it has 4 megapixels. Really? This is actually quite impressive for 4 megapixels. Actually very impressive for 4 Wait a second. That is not 4 megapixels. Either way, though, that's actually, it's quite impressive for 4, to be honest with you. I mean, it says it's 4, but I don't believe it's... I know, I need to Google this now, actually. I'm actually quite impressed. Logitech C720. No, it's 270 megapixels. I bet you it's like, it's actually like 5. I bet you it's like 5. There is no specifications here whatsoever. It shows me the field of view, which is 55. Autofocus, no. Good, good, good. Cable length 1.5 meters, seems good. It's 3. It's got 3 megapixels, so we're doing good. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. But yeah, we're running on 3 megapixels right now. That is concerning, considering what I was originally trying to plug in was a camera, like a DSLR. I cannot believe it broke. That is like my main recording camera. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but hey. It's okay, because I'm moving country anyway. So, I guess I'll need to buy new gear, which is not good. Nah, I'm not buying new gear. I'm just going to fix this one. Right, to repair. Can you be a co-host? How? How would you like to make that happen? I mean, to be honest with you, we probably shouldn't have co-hosts, considering the screen is already so zoomed in on my face. 80% of the display currently is being taken up by my nose. I didn't want to move country. It wasn't a decision I made lightly. It actually wasn't. I'm also just watching here. I'm watching the time. It wasn't a decision that I made lightly. I really didn't want to leave Ireland. It was... Ireland is, like, essentially my home. Like, it's not an easy decision, and I...
Can I be a co-host?
That's delayed. That's very delayed. And I did not want to do it, but... The current situation in Ireland right now is just not good at all. Like, housing and rent-wise, it's absolutely terrible. And I'm trying to start an independent life. Like, I'm 21. I'm essentially trying to move away from my parents and stuff. That, and I'm stuck with this room as a studio. Like, I tried renting out a studio, and it's just not possible. Like, I tried 3 times, and each time, essentially, the price just kept going up. So, I don't have a choice unless the Irish government figures their stuff out and fixes the rent situation, which we all know they're not going to do. Everyone's leaving. Like, all my friends have left. Literally all my friends have left. They've gone Australia. Actually, pretty much all of them have gone Australia. I'm not going to Australia. I'm going back to Poland. The taxes, yeah. Yeah, it's the taxes. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is the taxes. I do believe like an absolutely enormous part of my income is going towards taxes. At 21 I have a Tesla, and can you believe that I still would have preferred to rent than buy the Tesla? But the car was actually cheaper than trying to find a place to live. Can you believe that? That's the stage Ireland is at. It's not good. Not good at all. But yeah. Wait, the announcement trailer has dropped? Let's check out the announcement trailer together. Let's make sure all our other scenes are working with this lovely 3-megapixel camera. Which announcement trailer? The Meta Quest 3 announcement trailer? I do believe I've seen the Meta Quest 3. Oh, why does it look so CGI? Oh, because it's from IGN. Okay, wait. Here we go. I should turn on the TV. I think the TV does this stupid thing where if I turn it on, it shows you my private email address. So we're just gonna... Don't look. Yeah, it does. Why does it do that? That is so stupid. Oh no, the HDMI port isn't even plugged in. Get in there. Get in. Ah. Wait, it's not going in. There we go. The only reason I did that, so that I can bring OBS onto the other screen, so that I can... What you mean no signal? I disagree. Where's the signal at? Okay, don't look. Why does it show my email address every time I try to change signal? Like, there's no way that should be happening. That is a security flaw, Samsung. Fix your stuff. Scanning for devices. PC. Great. I love this. This is fantastic. Ignore Danny DeVito in the background. We're not looking at Danny DeVito. Okay. So I need to move this to here just so that I can enlarge this. Ouch. And now I can do display. Yes. I don't think it's working. You can't see me and you can't see the screen. This is a 2-in-1 situation. Wait. Where am I? Configure video. Do not configure video. Where's my webcam? My webcam has disappeared. It does not exist. Oh, come on. This was all working. Wait, video format, color range, buffering. I have a better idea. Goodbye, webcam. Get deleted. I'm just gonna add a new one. Here we go. Video capture device. Yes. Yes. Top-notch quality content. Look at this. You get to see me moving stuff around live. How cursed is that? Oh, yes. Quality. Quality. Okay, we've got the window capture. Let me just properties on this. And then introducing MetaQuest 3. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we need to resize this. This is the problem when you have an ultra-wide monitor. When you try to live stream on an ultra-wide monitor, you kind of have to recenter everything yourself because, well, it's an ultra-wide monitor, so it doesn't fit. Also, I want my live chat. Where's my live chat? Wait, before we continue, I just want my live chat on that second screen so that I can actually see stuff. Here we go. Beautiful. Perfect. How much time do we have? We have 10 more minutes. Okay, let's go. Got my live chat. Pop out chat. Bingo. Now I can actually read the chat on the TV. This is top notch. Okay. Now for you guys to see this. So let's see this. Let's see the trailer, right? Let's check it out. Definitely getting copyright strike for this music. I always do. Wait, it started? No, it has not. No, we're watching this first. We're in the middle of it. Now, what I'm interested in is the double processing power. The double processing power, you know what I mean? That's going to be quite interesting. They're live? Wait, why are they live? They're trying to bully my live stream. They were like, oh, he's watching the trailer now? Let's just start the live stream. Let's see. Are they live or is it just a countdown timer? Oh, they're actually live. Okay, we don't. Do we need the? We do not need the captions for now. We'll see what happens later, but we do not need the captions for now. I use my phone so that I can read live chat off my phone. So I don't need to. Oh, I'm very quiet. Sorry, everything is so temporary right now. Gain, yes. Is this better? This should be better. You might need to adjust your volume now, but this should be better. Essentially, everything is like super temporary right now because I'm getting ready to move. But I didn't expect the camera to break. That's not supposed to be part of the move. But yeah, everything is like all over the place, which is why you guys don't get to see the background today. It's seen better days. Little cities, interesting. Yeah, this is just the countdown, but like either way, the Quest 3 is looking exactly like the renders that we have. How crazy is that, like, that we were able to get the entire thing basically just from renders? I think that's pretty insane. Like, sadly, it's Bradley got it on point. Oh wait, somebody replied to my Facebook post. I do apologize, but he wants me to use Gorilla Tape. My spoiler fell off my car again for the second time. It's so annoying. I don't want it to hit someone while I'm on the road, so it started unsticking. So I took it off. It's so painful. Like, I really like that thing, but I can't. This is my second time putting 3M VHB tape on it, and it keeps falling off. I need to reply to him. Give me a second. He wants me to use Gorilla Tape. I don't see how Gorilla Tape would be different. I don't... Like, Gorilla and 3M. Very similar, I think. Duct Tape. Yes. Gorilla Tape? So is Gorilla Tape stronger than 3M Tape? Because I always got the feeling that 3M Tape was the strongest. You know what I mean? Like, everybody always recommends 3M Tape. Okay, people are telling me it's stronger than 3M tape. That's actually slightly concerning. I might go down to my local Tesco and see. Yeah, bolt it. Oh, I don't want to be drilling holes in the thing though. Like, I actually don't want to be drilling holes in it. I know it's the best way to do it, but drilling holes in your trunk, like, for it, you know what I mean? Probably not. Gorilla Tape will rip your. Okay, it's pushing me towards it. Like, Gorilla Tape will pull my hair out. I might take it to a professional tomorrow morning just to see what they think before I stick it on with Gorilla Tape again. Because, like, I'm supposed to drive the car across Europe to Poland to my new place on the 5th. And I mean, like, obviously I don't want it to fall off while I'm driving across, you know what I mean? Like, that's danger, essentially. So if I can't get it on 100%, I'm not leaving it on, because you don't want to be a danger to people on the roads. That's just a terrible idea. So, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna speak Polish now. I'm not gonna speak Polish. I might later, but, like, people here don't speak Polish in chat right now, so maybe later. I wouldn't call them fancy Atlantic ferries, just a ferry. It's like, people think I'm going across Europe taking this, like, fancy ferry, and I'm just there like, it's a boat. It's cheaper than a plane, which is very concerning. That's the point we've gotten to with plane tickets, you know what I mean? If any of you have ever tried buying plane tickets recently, it's terrible. I will not be buying a kropelka in Poland. That's essentially super glue. We actually used super glue to stick my friend's emblem onto his car yesterday, and the entire hood just went white. It's like, thanks. Like, and we only put like 4 dots of the thing on it, and it seeped out everywhere. It was so annoying. I don't know how it happened. It's like wow. Where car warranty is usually so short. 35,000 miles? What? Wait, where is it? 35,000 miles? Let me tell you how much miles I've got on my warranty left, because I can actually check that. Now, I've done a lot of kilometers in 1 year, like, a lot. I have done I was supposed to have a party when I hit 69,000 kilometers, but apparently I've gone past it. I'm now at 69,526 kilometers done in less than a year, actually. Yeah, it has been less than a year. So let me check. No, I don't want your release notes. Give me my warranty information. So I have 80,000 kilometers on basic vehicle limited warranty. So I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't actually have everything I want fixed. I fix myself. I don't care about the warranty. Like, the only warranty I actually care about is the battery warranty, which is 160,000 kilometers. That is the only warranty I care about. The drive unit sounds important, but the chances that that's going to break are probably quite low. The basic vehicle limited warranty, from what I've heard, is quite useless anyway. JB Weld will hold anything forever. That's the thing, I don't want it to hold it forever, you see, that's the problem. The issue with holding it forever is I can't take it off when I want to put an actual carbon fiber spoiler on it in the future. This isn't real carbon fiber, it's ABS plastic. But it looks like carbon fiber, and that's good enough. It's like, currently I don't have the money to be buying proper carbon fiber stuff. That's like way in the future. Move is a lot more important right now. So I just bought like an ABS plastic spoiler that looks like it's carbon fiber, and like, everyone thinks it's carbon fiber, so I've just exposed it's not. But it looks good, so that's all I care about, you know what I mean?
Able to experience time a bit more flexible.
Oh hell yeah, thank you so much for the donation. Hey, you know how you did that one video on making an Apple Watch or whatever it was, a VR headset? What if it was possible to make a full body tracker? Ooh, yeah, so that is actually possible. And I do want to make this video happen. I actually do. A few people have actually recommended it, and thank you so much for the donation. I don't know if I already said it. My memory is very bad. But these things, Android smartwatches, can be made into Slime VR trackers, which is amazing. Like, they're already going on your body, you know what I mean? Like, you can take them off, you can strap them onto your legs, no problem. They can be made into Slime VR trackers, and apparently it works. So,
You know how you did that one video on making an Apple Watch or whatever it was, a VR headset?
oh,
What if it was possible to make it a
So-
full-body tracker? Even if it's estimation tracking, that would be so cool if possible.
it is possible. Like, that is the point. You install OO track on it, just like you would on any other Android phone, and believe it or not, apparently it works pretty well, which has got me really hyped. Problem is, I seem to have lost all my other smartwatches, because I've gone through like 3, so I mean, I would still be missing 2, but I don't know where they are. I think I gave them away, so I don't seem to have any more. So I might need to borrow smartwatches off someone, but it does work. It is actually possible. You just install OO track, which I actually think is in the store. Okay, the watch is dead. Remind me about this later on in the stream. I'm going to go plug the watch in, and I'll show you guys later. Yeah, I actually believe it's in the store of the smartwatch, which is a thing. Power washing in VR is so cool. I haven't tried it yet. I just do power washing IRL, even though I haven't been able to power wash recently because A, the spoiler, and B, I just painted my brakes. So I've been waiting for power washing, like, just in case. Like, the sound it makes. Like, the brakes were supposed to be dry after 2 hours. They weren't. Like, I think Irish weather just completely destroyed the timer. It keeps doing it, doesn't it? The pyramid, it just keeps making the funny noise. But yeah, like, I painted the brakes, and I had to wait, I think it was 24 hours for it to dry. Like, that's Irish weather for you. I'm not gonna read that, but that is an old vlog that we recorded, and I'm not gonna read it because that second or third word is actually a swear word, and we're family friendly now, so yeah. But yes, that is a vlog we did a while ago, a very long while ago, when I still recorded Polish videos from time to time. And like maybe when I move to Poland, I'll have like a second channel where I essentially re-record all of my main videos into Polish. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that. We'll see. This seems to be starting. One of what you're about to see today, even as you see for the first time, are slated to launch within the next year. That's good. Place your bets right now. We've got like 2 seconds to go. Will GTA San Andreas be shown? Place your bets. Let's do this. Okay, I'm propping my phone up. And I'm gonna have live chat going on my phone so that I don't need to look over here every single time. A poll? Oh yeah, we can start a poll. We can definitely start a poll. Let me start up a poll right now. Wait, I'm in the wrong app, and I've been trying to bring up my live chat, and I've completely ruined it.
Welcome everyone to our 3rd annual MetaQuest Gaming Showcase. I'm thrilled to be back hosting, and it's a big day. This morning,
thank you so much for the donation.
That our MetaQuest 3, our next-gen VR headset,
I can't let you co-host. I can't.
MetaQuest 3 is our follow-up to MetaQuest 2. And will feature advanced tech that
Let me co-host through Discord VC,
in both
just
VR and MR.
I'd be an epic co-host.
It will also be backwards compatible with Quest 2's entire library of over 500 games and apps. Later in the show, we'll explore Oculus Studio's biggest and most immersive game ever with a gameplay deep dive. A game that will take advantage of MetaQuest 3's cutting-edge hardware.
Video should be louder
we
now.
have way more to share when MetaQuest 3 releases, including specs, more apps and experiences, and a whole slate of groundbreaking MR content. These are all stepping stones toward our long-term vision for building the metaverse. But for today's showcase, it's all about VR games. Every title you see today will be playable on both MetaQuest 2 and 3, and is currently set to launch in the next 12 months. So let's get started.
Are you ready?
Okay guys, I'm gonna start a poll now. I'll paste it inside the chat.
Samba de Amigo in VR. I could not be more excited because music is such an important part of my life. I was a professional musician for years, and at Meta, I've gotten to work with the talented teams behind a bunch of other rhythm games. Playing Samba de Amigo in VR feels like it's always belonged here. And I can't wait to see everyone shaking their maracas when Sega brings the game to the MetaQuest store this fall. Back in February, Shell Games revealed I Expect You to Die 3, Cog in the Machine. Today, I can confirm that this 3rd helping of Spy Hijinks, or Spyjinks, is coming to the MetaQuest store this year. Hopefully your skills haven't gotten too rusty, because this threequel will send agents on their most challenging mission yet. Confront more villainous villains, tackle more perilous perils, and expect to die a few more times.
Oh, you are either very strong or that steering wheel was not attached correctly. Dr. Roxana Prism is a former
We're at
agent of the
0
agency.
viewers.
She truly believes she can create a better agent.
Oh, hey, Admiral Butler.
You'll either prove her wrong or prove her right. You're dead in that second scenario.
Once you're dead, everyone will see just how superior my robots are to human agents.
Hey, you found some nickel. Do it again and you'll have 10 cents.
Every time we encounter Agent Phoenix, we get stronger.
Check this out. We can fly now.
It's simply a matter of time and iteration.
You think that's the end? It's not even begun!
I must say, I am a massive fan of the I Expect You to Die games. I'm not sure if you guys have played them yet, but I am actually a pretty big fan of these. So having another one come out, I mean...
You don't have to play the series in order, but if you'd like to, you'll find the first 2 games bundled in the MetaQuest store for 40% off for a limited time. That's not all Shell Games is working on. They made a promise at last year's showcase. 3 games over the next 2 years. Hot off the press, let me introduce you to Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire. Silent Slayer is a single-player horror game that'll bring you face-to-face with slumbering vampires. And as you might guess from the title, stealth is key to survival. As Shell Games puts it, silence is golden, sound is death. Spooky. Let's take a peek.
Keep silent. Gently. At last. Aim for the center of the chest. And do not be gentle.
Interesting. I mean, I can't say that trailer revealed much, but it did pique my attention.
At last year's showcase, we revealed Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord. And then I got to drive off into the sunset in the iconic Ecto-1. For this year's show, Sony Pictures VR and nDreams put together a little dossier on the Ghost Lord himself. Who is he, and how did he get to be so mean? Along the way, we'll get a glimpse of the West Coast's first Ghostbusters HQ, some iconic San Francisco landmarks, and the spirits and specters that you'll be trapping there with your friends.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to silence the things so that they still show up, but they're silent. I can't figure out how.
You think you know the whole story of the Ghostbusters. Well, you don't know my story. 1984. My
But thank you so much for the donation.
Columbia University, where I studied under the Ghostbusters. They dismissed my work, called it dangerous. But in San Francisco, I can show them, with its untapped cauldron of the undead. Where others saw fear, I saw subjects. How could I know my research would stir a dormant evil? The Ghost Lord. Alcatraz. Tortured souls, whose guilt I could drain and drain again. Their pain, the price of progress. My dear assistant Katie understands. Soon everyone
I see
will
some people want me to
understand,
not silence
especially
this.
You, Ghostbusters, with your silly parlor tricks. You will see the progress I have made. Know the power I have harnessed. You will realize that I, Gustav Hookfire,
Okay, I won't silence this. Oh god.
Endless clean energy.
We're about to find out if it's silenced.
I brought upon the world. The time of the Ghost Lord is here.
Baguette bread, baguette bread, baguette bread, baguette bread, baguette
Check this
bread,
out.
baguette
The
bread,
team let me
baguette
into the
bread.
San Francisco Ghostbusters
Apparently
HQ
that didn't work.
a little early, and it's still under construction. But I've got my proton pack, my PKE meter, and I know exactly who I'm teaming up with to take out the Ghost Lord. Because if there's one thing you could say about me, is that I ain't afraid of no ghost. Whew. Anyway, when we asked One Hamsub, developers of Rocket NX, what's something players will love about your new game, they said, you can lose an arm, then pick it back up and bash your enemies with it. There you go. Underdog
Slightly
is a physics-based
excessive.
brawler where you wrap yourself in your 5-ton gorilla mech and rampage through New Bracca. the 22nd century mech fighting capital of the world. Take on whatever the pitmasters throw your way and upgrade your mech to be even more fearsome. But remember, the more you climb the ranks, the more every lowlife in the city will be gunning for you. So get ready to claw your way up the food chain.
Yo, this city ain't never gonna let two base boys like us in. Nah, this the jungle out here, bruv. If we wanna get into New Braca, we're gonna have to fight like fucking animals.
Petition for them to have me do the presentation next year completely unscripted. I think we would do just fine.
I want to some of them, I think of some joke thing. No, sir. Watch out.
I don't know about being the perfect presenter, but I think it could be kind of funny. Okay, let's check the poll. Let's see what people reacted with. Is it a 50-50? It is exactly a 50-50. It's 43 votes for yes and 43 votes for no.
The first NFL and NFLPA licensed VR football.
Thank you for the donation.
Since the games launched last October, you've completed over 3 million NFL seasons.
I think they have to show it, to be honest with you. I think they do.
Trophies.
I think they have to show it. Like,
next?
it's the thing
Here
a
to
lot of
tell
people are
you
most
is
excited
Status
for.
Pro president and co-founder and former NFL wide receiver Andrew Hawkins.
Thanks, Ruth. Our goal last year at Status Pro was to give
It
people
didn't
the
read that out.
experience of being NFL QB1, feeling the rush of stepping onto the field and leading your favorite NFL team to
The
victory.
TTS voice just gave up on
The
life.
response we got from our community was overwhelming, but that was just the beginning. Later this year, we're upping the game with the next evolution of NFL Pro Era. This year is all about showing the world what you've got. With the new version of NFL Pro Era, we're expanding multiplayer so you and your best friend can pit your favorite teams against each other and see who comes out on top. There's a world of competition out there, and we want to see how our community's QB
I turned it up
skills
a bit
stack
there.
up. We got a lot more to share, though, between now and launch. New features, new modes. This is more than a roster update. The next version of NFL Pro Era will build on last year's game in so many cool ways, and we cannot wait to get it in your hands. Check us out on social. We posted a lot of community and game updates there before we launch this fall. This is really cool, by the way.
Thanks, Hawk. All right, moving on from the field to the court. Back in December, Resolution Games
I do actually wonder if they're going to talk about
their
Roblox,
latest project,
or whether that's like
Club,
a completely
an
different
all-new
thing.
sport designed exclusively for VR. Practice your swing solo, play pickup matches with people all around the world, or just hang out and socialize courtside with your friends in this one-of-a-kind sports complex. Here's a new look.
Yeah,
at
I do agree
Club.
with that. The live streams aren't actually live. They're like essentially a recording. This is more like a premiere than a live stream, which is very unfortunate. I would love it to be a proper live stream where we can like interact with them and ask them questions and stuff, but I do kind of see why they do it. Like, they wouldn't be able to do this if it was live, theoretically. I mean, no, they would. Of course they would. But yeah, unfortunately, they're not proper live. It's just really a premiere. Place your bets. How many copyright strikes am I going to receive during this live stream? I think last time it was like 12. I'd say today will be 16, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'll send a picture into the Discord later, all the emails that I received. We'll see. We'll see what happens. $50. Slightly over 9,000. Okay. Let's hope not.
If I can't be the co-host, Ill to this instead baguette bread baguette bread.
I love the way
At
it
our
reads out
debut
baguette
gaming
bread.
showcase,
instead of
I
just
premiered the
baguette.
launch trailer for Wraith: The Oblivion Afterlife from Fast Travel Games. It was the first VR game set in the world of darkness.
Sorry, it's not a strike.
And today,
It's
we're diving back into the world of supernatural horror with an all-new adventure RPG.
I don't remember what it is, but it's not a strike.
Vampire:
A strike
The
would be
Masquerade
a
Justice,
negative to the channel.
which will send you to Venice, but not the Venice you see on postcards. You are a vampire, comfortable in the city's darkest shadows.
Yes.
Hide in plain sight. Drink the blood of mortals and use your vampiric abilities to become the ultimate judge of the guilty. So, without further ado, let's sink our teeth into the debut trailer for Vampire: The Masquerade Justice.
The timing of the like fake vine boom sound effect.
Venice. Italy. Felt like I was back on square one. Hiding in the night.
Imagine it was all an epic troll, and they're just not going to show us the quest 3 at all during the showcase. They just showed it before, and that's it.
But
we
the
get
guilty
nothing more.
must be punished. You do well to remember that. Because if you don't, I'll make things very uncomfortable for you.
Next, an adventure that never needs to end. This one is special to me. It's developed by Othergate, a studio co-founded by 4 VR veterans who I used to work with for years on the Oculus Studios team on our very first and super popular franchise, Dead and Buried. I know firsthand that these guys are masters at making fun multiplayer games, and I am honored to announce their next project, Dungeons of Eternity. This 1 to 3 player dungeon crawler generates levels from hundreds of unique chambers, so no 2 trips are the same. You'll explore dark crypts, ruined castles, and deep caverns. Battle monstrous enemies with melee and magic, solve puzzles, avoid traps,
Do you think she's reading from a
gather
script?
loot, escape back to safety,
Because like when
level
I
up,
read from a script,
and
my
then do it all
eyes
over again in a brand new dungeon.
look like they're reading
look.
from a script. I can't see her eyes looking at a script. Like, how do they do it?
Green and yellow leaf 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 green and yellow.
The vine boom was so perfect. It actually was. Yeah, no, thank you. I do know, yeah. I know OBS is here. It has to be here because my live chat is here. But nah, there's nothing that you guys can't, like, see here. This is all fine. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I do know the software that repositions your eyes. I actually used it in a recent video, the Metaverse is Dead video. That was actually repositioning my eyes to look at the camera because I was reading from a script that entire video. But I see people doing it live, and I'm like, how do they do it? That software takes time,
Samba de
you know?
Amigo, but we
It's
must
interesting.
have other beloved classics waiting in the wings, right? How about one of the best-selling games of the 90s? An iconic mystery, maybe? Something a little spooky? Yeah, I think we have one like that.
So like a two-way mirror. I think, yeah, a two-way mirror could definitely work. That's how my smart mirror works. That is very interesting. I am an AI created by Meta. That's confirmed.
It's you. Don't be afraid.
Can't I say hamburger?
I'm here to help. There are many like me here, trapped in this house.
I must say though, they have tried with the titles this year. Like they're actually releasing quite a bit.
The guests arrive.
Stout, what do you want? Show yourself!
Plot twist, imagine the lady presenting this show was actually just AI. Entirely AI. It's a deep fake, and underneath it is actually Mark
known for
Zuckerberg.
ushering in the CD-ROM era.
How crazy would that be? Didn't NVIDIA do something like that?
It's a great puzzle adventure game. And it's cool to see Vertigo Games and Vertigo Studios Rotterdam staying true to the original, but reimagining it for a new era. The team is using volumetric video to capture the live-action performances of actors to help tell the game's story. They're also fully recreating the iconic mansion in 3D for the first time. Just don't be surprised if it starts changing shape around you. It is haunted after all. In addition to the seventh guest, Vertigo is working on Arizona Sunshine 2, a sequel to one of the most popular games from VR's early days. This one people have been waiting
people have
to see
explained
for
to me
a
what a
long
teleprompter
time,
is now.
including me. You might have seen the CG reveal recently,
I'm gonna let her
but today we have another short teaser for you. Time to say hello to your old pal Freddy, and hello to a new friend as well.
Okay, we knew about this one, but I mean, I don't know about you guys. Wait, do we? No, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Damn it. I thought it was Freddy Fazbear.
What's going on, Fred?
Guys, we got trolled. We actually got trolled.
Nice, but
I thought it was FNAF. I was about to start talking about the lore.
Watching live. What the? Get a room. You know that only counts as one.
I'm not going to say I'm disappointed by Arizona Sunshine, though. I am not. Arizona Sunshine.
In Arizona Sunshine 2, you'll survive the desolate waste of Arizona with your new best friend, Buddy, who you can trust to have your back, even when Freddy's are trying to take a bite out of it. Arizona Sunshine 2 launches later this year, so be sure to check out the game's extended CG reveal trailer if you haven't already. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? That's still a very big
Last
reveal.
November,
Arizona Sunshine 2.
Netflix and
like Arizona
Tenderclaws
Sunshine.
revealed that the hit
Great game.
series Stranger Things is coming to VR. I hope you're comfortable in the Upside Down, because you're going to be spending a lot of time there. In this chilling psychological horror experience, you are Vecna, invading
Completely
people's
different
minds
note.
and
I'm buying a
conjuring their
teleprompter
worst
after
nightmares
this. It's going to make
as
my
you look
life
to take
so much
revenge on
easier.
Eleven and her friends. Stranger Things VR comes to MetaQuest Store later this year. And here is a brand new trailer.
Do keep in mind, they did say at the very beginning that everything they show here is slated to come out this year, I think. They did show that, I'm fairly sure they did.
To transcend my human form. To become the predator I was always born to be.
Yeah, that is fair. See, that's the thing. I have no room in my room, but I am moving out, so I will have room. See? Everything I'm doing is for the expansion of this channel. I'm not going to the streets, even though that would give me pretty much infinite space.
It's time.
I am looking forward to Stranger Things. Like, I actually am. It's looking very interesting.
Next, it's time to strap into your omnidirectional mobility gear and prepare to fight the unthinkable. Attack on Titan is a best-selling manga series.
Omnidirectional gear,
acclaimed
hello,
anime
Meta.
adaptation.
Planning on
Now, thanks to
revealing
the team
some
at
treadmill
Universe,
stuff?
An exhilarating VR game. Attack on Titan VR Unbreakable lets you join the Scout Regiment and go head-to-head with the Titans themselves. Swing through the air using your ODM gear and take down enemies many times your
Like, she
size.
keeps saying
as you
ODM
try to
gear. Where's
protect
this
the
ODM
last
gear?
vestiges of humankind. Some of you may already be familiar with this game because we teased it late last year. But you didn't get to see the game's dynamic, high-flying battles. Today you will.
They better announce full body tracking during this showcase. I will actually be quite upset if they don't announce. It's either that or a fridge. I want either that or a fridge from Meta. It's one or the other. That looks really interesting. Is it just me, or is it really low res? Or is that just bloom? And that's the way it's supposed to look. But the dynamics look interesting. Oh my god. that actually somewhat gave me a small jump scare. Hopefully, it's not like actually super low res,
Back in
but that face got me.
Polish developer People Can Fly, the creators behind Outriders and Painkiller, introduced the world to skill shots. Blast an enemy out of the air, skill shot. Kick him into a cactus, skill shot. Crush somebody under a hot dog cart. You get the idea. Now imagine how creative you could get with that system in VR. Forget imagining it. We've got it. Here's your first look at Bulletstorm in VR.
I must say, graphics are getting to a very impressive level if this is mobile. If this is mobile, like, we're getting places. I must say, I'm quite impressed with how far we've gotten with on mobile.
This is the Bulletstorm we all know and love.
It's getting there.
Every
like,
skill shot,
slowly,
every
but
story beat fully recreated from the ground up for VR. And for the first time, you'll actually be able to handle an energy leash, deliver devastating blows, and mow down hordes of mutated enemies. So book your ticket to the planet Stygia for later this year. And thanks to People Can Fly and Incuvo for bringing such a fun project to life. Okay, before we start talking about our final game, I know you've been waiting for an update on Assassin's Creed in VR.
No!
And
we've been waiting on GTA, we've been waiting on Roblox, we've been waiting on literally everything. I mean, yeah, we have been waiting on Assassin's Creed as well, but how is this the final game?
Reveal of Assassin's Creed Nexus. All right, I promised you a deep dive. Let's get into it. In 2019, Asgard's wrath took us on an epic journey across the fabled 9 realms of Norse mythology. That journey ended here, imprisoned in this very tavern by the trickster god Loki. But Destiny has more in store for you.
Give up on
From
GTA.
Sanzaro Games and Oculus Studios, this is the world premiere of Asgard's Wrath 2.
Did they actually just give up on GTA?
Chaos is spreading.
At least tell us you gave up.
Loki's
I am
evil
excited for this
invades
stuff.
all realms.
He must not be stopped.
This does look pretty dope.
Guardian.
I'm I'm really liking the weapon dynamics here. It seems that you can kind of grab a weapon in any way, which is kind of like Robo Recall. That was one of my favorite titles in VR. Like, you could throw a gun against something, have it bounce back, catch it back. Seems very similar with the weapon dynamics. Like, you can hold a sword upside down, throw it up, grab it again. Really cool. Yep, looking forward to that. Now, show us the Quest 3.
Asgard's Wrath 2 is an all-new standalone adventure in this epic series.
Do it.
Freed from prison by the Weavers of Fate, you'll set out on a new quest across time and space. From the Norse realms to the deserts of ancient Egypt. Here on the Great Sand Sea, you'll once again battle gods and creatures of myth to stop Loki from upending all of creation. When the original Asgard's Wrath released on PC VR, it wowed players with its jaw-dropping scale, brutal physics-based
It's like Mark already leaked the Quest 3 on Instagram. Like, she knows that we know that it exists. Show it!
This is the deep and immersive action RPG that you've been waiting for. Packing enormous, free-roaming environments, gorgeous visuals, and well over 60 hours of exploration and intense
do some people in chat not know?
MetaQuest 2
the Quest 3 has already been revealed.
Today, my friend Matt Kramer, head of design at Sanzaro
it's been
Games,
shown.
will take
we
us
have
on a tour
the trailer
of the
and everything.
groundbreaking title. Everything you're about to see was captured in game. Matt, the mic's yours.
Thanks, Ruth. I'm so excited to show everyone what we've been working on at Sanzaro these last few years. Asgard's Wrath 2 picks up where the first game left off, in a mysterious
let me show you a link. Let me send you a link real quick.
You're suddenly thrust into battle with a giant creature, clearly from another realm. Just when you think all is lost, you encounter the Weavers of Fate, a trio of beings that set you off upon your adventure to find and stop Loki. So just how much bigger is this game? Not only will you travel through new Asgardian locations, like Muspelheim, the Land of Fire, the Weavers of Fate will also bring you to new realms, like the vast desert expanse of ancient Egypt. These massive worlds, beyond the scope of any other game on the
here's the link
platform,
for the Quest 3 video.
In Asgard's Wrath 2. Dotted with temples, caves and dungeons, characters to meet,
travel well,
monsters to battle, quests and side quests, wildlife, crafting resources, mini-games, and more. This is a living world you can roam and explore freely. The most expansive of these worlds is the Great Sand Sea, full of hidden treasures and unique events. You could spend hours upon hours exploring this map and still not discover all its secrets. You might decide to prove your combat prowess
I do actually like
by hunting
I really like open world
monsters
games
that roam the sands.
Like, I feel like there isn't enough of them on mobile hardware, and it's simply because mobile hardware isn't powerful enough.
Goods,
but now that we're getting more and more powerful mobile hardware,
wildlife,
I'm hoping we get to see
or
more
a
of
ward
them.
that provides a temporary AoE benefit wherever you throw it. But it's not all about survival. Kick back and fish, or beat your high score at the Slingshot Shooting Gallery. There's no shortage of stuff to do and see outside the primary quest line.
Yeah, you are right,
These
actually. A
worlds are
DS
so
can have
big,
open world
you're
games.
going to
but
want some more speed.
if that's
as you
the case,
move
then I
through
don't know why we don't have
Luckily, you'll have the power of a god at your
not enough
fingertips.
demand?
As with Asgard's Wrath, you'll be able to transform a few brave animals.
Yeah, don't worry,
into
watch us
unique
charging
warrior
right there.
followers to help you
Right
solve
there.
puzzles and eviscerate enemies. New in this game, they'll serve as
Thank you for the
powerful
donation.
mounts that can carry you swiftly across the massive realms of Asgard's Wrath 2. Of course, what's fast on foot or mount can look very different to a god. Like Asgard's Wrath, you'll also see the world from the god-scale perspective, and use your cosmic powers to manipulate the mortal world around you. Reach inaccessible areas, solve puzzles, and more.
Don't forget to check the
You
battery
can't
on
save the
watch.
world alone, though. Egypt is full of would-be heroes who need your godly assistance to enter the realm of legend. Each hero in
Mark
Asgard's
Zuckerberg
Wrath
better
2
come out
is
after this, just
completely
live onto the stage, like
different
completely
weapons,
live,
different
100%
skills
live,
and abilities,
speak to us,
and different
you know?
strengths. By possessing these mortals, you can help them fulfill their destinies.
But I
and
do
get
as
closer
well
to
like
yours
the
as
fact
well.
that they are using actual
The
gameplay
first of
footage,
these
or at least
heroes
so it seems.
is Abraxas, a cynical tomb robber with a grudge against the gods. You and Abraxas make an unlikely pair, but you'll have to work together to take down fearsome enemies like the bloodthirsty goddess Sekhmet. Abraxas seeks vengeance against Sekhmet for the murder of his father. With his boomerang axe, whip sword, and bladed shield at your command, he'll stop at nothing to defeat her. Combat was one of the aspects players loved most about Asgard's Wrath, us included. It was vicious and brutal. Whether swinging a sword, throwing an axe, or even using your fists,
You too.
the
Thank you so much
combat
for the
made you
donation.
feel powerful and skilled. In the first game, the combat favored a defense-first approach, meaning you had to block and parry a series of enemy attacks before you had a chance to remove their runic shields. This loop had to be completed 3 or 4 times before you could start damaging an enemy. In Asgard's Wrath 2, our updated combat system is centered around player choice. Nothing is holding you back. You can chip away at enemy shields through a flurry of attacks or land skilled parries to trigger opportunity windows that let you cut through your enemy's defenses with ease. We've also expanded the systems to include elemental types for a greater degree of player customization and wider variety amongst enemy archetypes. This time, we have a full physics system implemented for weapons, with swords, axes, bows, staffs, and more at your disposal. You can find a combat style that's right for you. But you'll need to change up your approach, as enemies will now react to your every movement and switch up their own attacks. You'll also unlock new skills and abilities as you level up, letting you invest further in the weapons you use most. Unlock powerful abilities and super attacks to truly change the game. Nothing feels better than seeing your weapon soar into the air and rain down on a horde of enemies. You'll also discover relics you can slot into your weapons and armor that will provide you with powerful buffs, like adding fire damage to your weapon or heal over time, allowing you to customize your weapon set against each enemy you face. But you won't be the only one leveling up. Your animal followers have their own skill trees and will grow in power the more you spend time with them. Even with an upgraded companion and all these powers at your disposal, don't think the enemy AI will go easy on you.
Are
As
they
you
like
level up, so will they.
Explaining the
Gaining
entire
new
game?
abilities, smarter tactics, sneaky counters,
This is like the trailer
stronger
they've.
armor,
This is the
powerful
entire
super
gaming
attacks,
showcase.
and relics to use against you. Some will even heal each other, boost each other's damage, or call for reinforcements. You'll have to use all the strength, endurance, speed, and quick thinking you can muster to forge a path through the ravenous enemies that lay between you and your destiny. For a true challenge and the opportunity to earn bragging rights amongst your friends, you can step into the Uncharted Rifts, an infinitely replayable dungeon crawling mode with exclusive loot that you can take back with you into the main campaign. The Rifts are always open, so you can visit at any point during or even after the campaign and put your skills against some of the toughest time-limited challenges the Rifts have to offer. Face increasingly ferocious enemies as you delve
Surely they're
deeper
not just
into
showing the entire
endless
game. Like,
labyrinths.
Wouldn't that spoil
encountering
it?
ghosts of players who fell victim to the rifts before
Surely
you.
there's like just way more
Whether
behind
friend
it,
or foe,
and they're showing
these
just a little bit
specters
of the
will be
game.
part of your dungeon, helping or hindering your progress.
Right?
Survive long enough, and you'll earn a spot on the leaderboards and those precious bragging rights. The Uncharted Rifts are deep and full of mystery. They're almost like a whole game on their own, and we've barely scratched the surface of all the
Don't get me
unique
wrong, the game is
dangers
probably
you'll
amazing,
encounter.
but I just find this to be kind of
I hope
long
that
for
this
a
first
trailer.
look at Asgard's Wrath 2 has you excited. We've got so much
could be
more to
wrong,
show
though.
you. More heroes, more companions, more gods, Loki anomalies. I can't wait to show you more. Back to you, Ruth.
Okay, now head over to the MetaQuest store because pre-orders of Asgard's Wrath 2 are open. Pre-order and you'll get a copy of the original Asgard's
it's a
Wrath on
deep
PC.
dive.
You don't have to play it
It was a
before,
very deep dive.
but it'll add some fun context. You'll also get immediate access to the Great Sand Sea home environment I'm standing in now, and unlock an exclusive Asgard's Wrath 2 themed character, as well as the title of Cosmic Guardian in Population 1. And once Asgard's Wrath 2 launches later this year, those who pre-ordered will get access to the Sword of Ra and the Sun God's battle armor. That's the end of our main showcase, but stick around for more because up next, we have some of the most passionate VR creators sitting down to discuss the games from the show. And while you're there, we're running a sale on favorites like NFL Pro Era, Resident Evil 4,
Did we actually get trolled?
Lab, Among Us, and many
Wait,
more.
did we
And
actually
like
get
last year,
trolled?
we're also giving away this awesome room I'm standing in. It's available now in settings under Home Environments. Of course, there's so much more we want to share with you.
No, guys,
We
I'm
plan
not
to
in it. I'm
announce
not a
more
passionate
games,
enough
major
creator to be in
updates to
Meta's
existing
video.
titles,
I'm just not good enough.
and we've got a whole new headset to launch. Thank you all so much
on
for
a
tuning
very
in,
true
and
tone,
thanks
though.
to the developers who helped put this show together.
The Mark Zuckerberg
Keep
Instagram
playing,
thing, that
and
said
we'll see you next year.
he had things to announce during, well, he didn't actually say during the showcase, to be fair. He did not say during the showcase. He said today. But, like, I'm fairly sure everyone fully expected.
I'm going to be in so much trouble
Oh,
if this
wait.
leaks. But this actually looks a lot like Quest 6. The Ecto 1? Oh yeah, that's still parked at my place. No, they're not getting it back.
That's it? Oh.
Long have I guarded this.
Hi, everyone. I'm
Let's
Travis
see.
Williams, head of
Let's
production
see.
at Oculus Publishing. We hope you enjoyed our showcase and are excited for all the awesome games. We gathered some of our talented developers and your favorite VR content creators to talk a bit more about two of them, Asgard's Wrath 2 and Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Kitty
First
Kite,
up
don't you
is
dare
Asgard's
complain
Wrath
about
2,
my
the
lovely
massive
webcam. We
RPG
set it up
coming
together
to
at the
Quest
beginning
later
of the
this
live
year
stream.
from
We all
Cerberus
voted
Velvet.
for it.
Let's meet our guest. Matt Kramer is the studio creative director at Sanzura Games and a good friend of mine. What's
up, Travis?
If you want me to bring
Here
down
to grill
the
him
volume of the
with
video,
questions are VR gaming creators from the community. We are pleased to welcome Jasmine of VR with Jasmine.
Hi, everybody.
What's going on, Jasmine? Jeff, aka A Wolf in VR.
That's me.
What's going on? And Thomas, aka Voodoo, DE.
Hi, guys.
Thank you all so much for being here. You guys have just seen our reveal trailer and gameplay walkthrough. I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but first, I'm going to kick things off with a question to Matt. What led your studio from the first game to Asgard's Wrath 2?
Well, you know, the first game, we just knocked it out of the park. I mean, it's the largest.
turn up my system volume. Yeah, to be fair, this part is kind of lower than the other part.
Let's make it bigger.
Yes.
Let's make it
Sure.
better.
It's better?
And that is what we're doing with
Oh.
Asgard's Wrath 2. So I cannot wait for you guys to dig into
Every
this
time,
game.
every
It's so
time.
bad. Like, Wrath 2 has so many different layers of gameplay.
I won't
We've
lie
got
to you
the
guys.
Uncharted
I do
rifts.
actually
We've
believe
got over
that all
60+
this is going to
hours
be
of gameplay.
is just them talking about the showcase and like the games they revealed. And like we might as well do the exact same thing here right now together. That's if I can bring up live chat. Let's see. Can I don't know if you guys remember this, but every single time we do a live stream, the live chat never works. So let's see if it's going to work this time. It has never worked. It always just ends up crashing. Let's try it. Go on. That kind of looks like it works. Okay. Yeah, that works. Somewhat. Yeah, we'll just deal with it that way, I guess. That's good for me. We'll see how long it works for, though. Sometimes it works for like 5 minutes and then stops working. But anyway, here we are. So, what did you guys think about that? I feel like like they did show the games. It was a gaming showcase. Yeah, that was the main point. The reason I feel slightly let down is because I believe basically everybody like unanimously understood Mark Zuckerberg's Instagram post as, hey, we're gonna show you the Quest 3 today during the showcase. Like, and that didn't happen. Like, they did not show the Quest 3 during the showcase. And I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's not a hardware showcase. It's a gaming showcase. But the image that he showed on Instagram, like, I'm fairly sure most people understood it as, hey, we're going to show the Quest 3 during the showcase. But realistically speaking, maybe we don't need the Quest 3 shown during the showcase, because he's already revealed everything about it. Like, if I type in Meta Quest 3, and I go onto the Meta website, right here, we can quite literally just open up the website, and we can take a look at the website together. And, like, the website doesn't reveal much. I do believe that they're keeping that for, they're keeping that for autumn, when it's actually dropping. But, here we go. This is the website for the Meta Quest 3, and it's just experience immersive VR and breakthrough meta reality. I feel like maybe they were just tired of the leaks at this point. I'm going to be completely honest with you, because they revealed everything bar the specs. They revealed the price. They didn't have to reveal the price. They really didn't. I feel like they just kind of got sick of the leaks and just wanted to make the information go out there. Like, they also announced Asgard's Wrath 2 here, and everything. They have more ways to stay connected. They have information here on, like, how AR is going to make it happen, and then the mission-driven company, yeah, they're still going for the whole metaverse thing and everything. So, like, we can watch the video. Let's watch the video. Let's watch it.
Bump it up another level. Like only you can do.
So it's going to be slimmer, quite a lot slimmer from what you can see here. Like, very, very slim. Hopefully that also translates to very, very light. The performance is supposedly going to be amazing, like twice as powerful, I think they said, in this trailer. So, we'll see. This, the depth sensor, am I right in thinking that? Yeah, they do show the depth sensor in this one. Full color pass-through with correct depth sensing right here. Should hopefully bring augmented reality to the next level. The redesigned controllers are interesting, to say the least. They're missing the rings, but they don't seem to have... I need to pause this and go back. Do they have... They don't seem to have the cameras. So it's like they have IR... Yeah, they don't have the cameras. So, like, how is that going to work? You know what I mean? Where are the IR lights? Are they just in the top, in a circle? Probably. Like, the question is, how well is that going to work? How well is it going to be able to track? Like, the rings were there for a reason. They were there so that the headset could see it. Now, what if you cover something up with your thumb, you know? Like, you're going to have a lot of those IR LEDs. And also, I don't know, I'm sure they've thought of this. They're not going to release a headset that has worse tracking than what we already had, you know what I mean? But, like, certainly, the showcase didn't reveal anything at all about this headset. And I think a lot of people expected it to reveal that. And a lot of people are also quite unhappy with the price. Honestly, guys, I'm going to be real with you. I'm happy with the price. I don't think it's cheap, but I also think it's really good considering what we thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more towards 700, 800 euro mark. It's at 569 euro. And I'm not saying that's cheap, but I am saying that is a lot more affordable than basically any of the competition out there. And if it is thin, if it's light, and if the specs match, it could honestly be a hit. I do not think as many people as are going to buy it as bought the Quest 2, but I do think that quite a few people are still going to be incredibly interested in the Quest 3. Again, dependent on the specs. And I do think that they literally just released this. It was either A, because they were sick of the leaks, or 2, because Apple is going to be revealing their thing on the 5th. And, I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point that Apple is going to release their thing on the 5th, whatever it is, whether it's an AR or a VR headset or an XR headset. We're pretty sure it's going to be an XR headset, but we're pretty sure at this point that they're going to reveal it. They've just created a new announcement, or a new teaser, what was it, that says Explore New Worlds. I mean, that pretty much gives it away, you know what I mean? And they've also invited XR outlets to WWDC for the first time. Like, again, pretty obvious what's happening there. Like, if I jump onto Upload VR there real quick. Oh, wow, they've already got all the new titles that are showing up. Oh, it's is the Quest 3 $500 for Americans? Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Upload VR seems to have quite a lot more information on the Quest 3 than we thought. Okay, here we go. No, I can't find it. I can't find it now, but there was an Apple, like, teaser image or something that essentially said, oh, here we go. It was Code New Worlds. So Code New Worlds, Apple teases VR announcement at WWDC 23. So if I show you the display right now, and my Stream Deck would normally be working, but unfortunately because I'm moving, everything is all over the place and the Stream Deck isn't working. But here we go. I would actually like, can I bring up the source and have the chat box here, please? Here we go. Perfect. Okay. So, Apple updated its WWDC 23 website today to include the phrase Code New Worlds, seemingly teasing the arrival of its unannounced headset. I mean, that is, like, at this point, you kind of begin wondering, like, what could Code New Worlds mean if it doesn't mean an XR headset? You know what I mean? It's pretty obvious at this point that they mean it's going to be an XR headset. The question is, what is the price tag going to be, and how many people are genuinely going to be interested in this thing? Because if it's... Originally, I believe the price tag was supposed to be something crazy, like $3,000. I mean, if the price tag is going to be $3,000, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people are going to be interested in it. That is a pretty crazy price tag. Other than that, though, this does actually seem like... What do I think? Like, I don't have many Apple products at all, and the ones I have are simply because I was trying to learn how to fix iPhones, and the one iPad that I have that is actually working is also because I was trying to learn how to fix iPads. But other than that, it's like... I personally don't like the way Apple does its walled garden. I know a lot of people like that. I know that makes things a lot easier for a lot of people, but I personally like my openness, I like my open sourceness, and I like modding the hell out of my Android phone. And there we go, live chat broke again, didn't it? Oh, it did, but it actually started working again, so that's interesting. Let's move back to the live scene, and let me bring back my live chat. Here it is. So, what are people thinking on the Apple XR headset? Do you guys actually think that, like, are you going to be interested? Do you think you're going to buy it? I know, like, it's very split. The Apple side of things is incredibly split. Like, you either love it or you hate it. There is no in between. I have grown to be impartial to it simply because of, like, the field that I was working in. So that's kind of how that worked. Check the watch. Okay, I'll check the watch. We'll see if it's charged. Here we go. The watch is like 20% charged, but for our presentation, this should be enough. Am I going to stream it? Probably not, believe it or not, because I wanted to stream it, even though it would be incredibly difficult because I'm actually leaving on the 5th, and that's when it's happening. However, it would be difficult. Oh, we lost our YouTube view counter. It would be difficult for the simple reason that Where is our... Oh, it's gone. Why is it gone? Viewer counter. Apple apparently loves taking down streams of their stream. Now, I only heard this from a few people. I didn't actually hear that, like, I never tried it myself, but do I want to risk getting a strike? Like, if Apple is known to do that, then do I want to risk getting a strike? You know what I mean? Oh, wow, that is a lot of notifications. Oh, wow, okay, the smartwatch is just crazy right now. Account action required. Okay. So apparently I can't open the Play Store to show you guys what I wanted to show you because it wants me to re-enter my password. Go on. Open it on the phone. Check your phone. I am checking my phone and nothing is showing up on it. Go on. Go on. I cannot believe they didn't say anything about San Andreas VR. I actually cannot believe they didn't say anything. It was the most exciting thing that they were supposed to talk about. Oh, my phone wasn't charging this whole time. How lovely. It was just on the wireless charger doing nothing. I am very upset about that. I'm going to be honest with you. The fact that they didn't even mention... Like, at least tell us what's happening. Like, if you've given up, at least tell us you've given up. You know what I mean? Don't pretend like there's still a chance. Because they've clearly given up. Like, at this point, they have clearly given up. This is the second gaming showcase now. And they've said nothing. So I'm fairly certain they have given up. Yeah, it's not loading. It's not letting me sign in. So, essentially, if you guys do want to get this working, you have to open up the Play Store on your watch. But you never thought that would be a sentence that would come out of anyone's mouth. So, Play Store. Oh, how handy. I already have the application installed, so I can actually show it to you. So, here it is. I don't know if you can see that. A WoW track right there on the watch. So, you just launch it. And it becomes a tracker. It actually straight up becomes a tracker. So you can pick a sensor, either game rotation or magnetometer rotation, I believe. Except I can't choose magnetometer rotation. So I'm going to choose game rotation and then auto discover and connect. And there we go. My watch is now essentially a Slime VR tracker. And I can put it onto my wrist. I can put it onto my leg. I can put it wherever. And it just should work, which is pretty crazy. Like, all you need is essentially just this app, OO Track, which can be gotten off the Play Store if you have a watch that has the Play Store. If you don't have a watch that has the Play Store, you can ADB sideload to a watch, which is also crazy. But yeah, that's actually, there you go. I didn't realize I had the app downloaded, which is really handy, considering I can't seem to sign back into the watch. But yeah, they're probably thinking if we fix this, it'd work. But we need to fix this and this. Yeah, it's, but you'd think they'd give us some sort of updates. People tend to lose trust in a company if you get no updates. You know what I mean? Like, if a game developer gives absolutely no updates for a long time, you assume the worst. That's the way things have been. And right now, they're giving us nothing. And people are very excited for it. Like, it's the thing people always ask for. Even during the last Connect event. People were like, where's GTA San Andreas? They gave us nothing. They didn't even, like, it's confusing to me, because if I was trying to release something, if I was having difficulties, I would at least tell people that I'm having difficulties, A, not get their hopes up, and B, kind of tell them that I'm either still working on it or I'm not, so that they don't have to keep wondering and asking for it, you know what I mean? It's a weird situation, but I guess they're a corporation that they kind of work differently. As a human, I work differently. But yeah. At least the Quest 2 is back to $300. Is it now? Is it? Okay, no funny ideas. Wrist, leg, wherever. No funny ideas. No funny ideas. You're not tracking anything else with this. Let's see. Have fun trying to put that around your waist. Meta. See, my brain isn't functioning right now. Like, I was trying to go onto the Meta website and then had a problem. It'll be $300 June 4th. Oh, wow. Again, very nice. It's about time. For limited time. So, yeah, so it's, well, it'll be $300 for you guys. It will not be $300 for us Europeans, because Europe gets a price hike for everything. Gotta love that. Actually, I am very interested. I have not checked this in a very, very long time. I'm gonna go on to one of my favorite websites, Allegro, and check how much Quest 3s are going for, sorry, Quest 2s. How much Quest 3s, Quest 2s are going for, used. I want to see how much they are used. Let's see. This is not a Quest 2. This is... What is this? Donkey Kong Country 2. Diddy's Kong Quest. Yeah, cool. Okay, what is this? Like, this, it is the Super Nintendo. That is not what I wanted. Okay, so you can get them for 1-800. Translate that into euro. That is about 50 quid cheaper, actually, which is not that great, considering it's used. 1,600. Let's see. 1,600. That's 100 quid cheaper. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... You'd think the price would go down, right? Like, the price has actually not got down. Use OLX. Okay, I'll use OLX. Let's see, OLX. Let's see. Why would I use that for used stuff, though? It's like, let's see. Okay. Yeah, you were right. It does, the price here, well, it's actually not that much better, but there is a lot more offers. Yeah, okay, so the price has definitely gone down. It's just some people refuse to bring down their price, which is fine. Like, if you buy something and then you want to sell it and it's barely used, why should you bring down the price? You know what I mean? But, like, it makes sense. This is weird. What? Why? What? I didn't even know this was a thing. So there's a Quest 2 on OLX that just says Zamienio, which means I will exchange. Like, what? Some dude wants to exchange a Quest 2? I didn't even know this was a thing. Since when can you exchange stuff? Like, what does he want to exchange this for? If you give him like a burger from McDonald's, is that an exchange? I'm so confused. It nowhere does it say what he's going to exchange it for. It just says, I will exchange. Is this like a thing that happens in Poland regularly? You can just ask people to exchange stuff with you? Definitely not sus. Definitely not. So it is. That's interesting. Oh, there's another one. I feel like when I get to Poland, I should honestly just go to all these people and start exchanging them. This person wants to exchange a Quest 1. What a relic. Nah, JK, I love the Quest 1. I still have it. It's actually great. Let's trade credit card info. Am I right, like? This guy wants to exchange. Let's see. What he says he's selling in the description, but up top it says I will exchange. My brain. It's not functioning at this moment in time. At least you get a 5-meter cable with it. Am I right? Exchange a handshake. You're like, can you go up to these people and just be like, what do you want to exchange? So it doesn't specify. Like, you could be exchanging literally anything. It's like, I will give you my car for a Quest 2. You know what I mean? What kind of exchange? Allegro Lokalnia. I was already on... The reason I'm not using eBay is because I've actually, like, eBay... There's a lot of people just want unreasonable prices on eBay, like... And I might as well check this, considering I've gotten... Oh, hello. Oh, cool. This guy's selling it with Bobo VR head strap. Actually, Bobo VR head strap and Bobo VR, like, controller stuff. For 1,700. How much is 1,700? 376. It's I honestly expected it to be down more, to be honest with you. I honestly expected it to be down more, especially now that the Quest 3 is announced and that the Quest 3 is coming up. I expected the Quest 2 to be down like a lot more. Plus, it's been like 2 years, hasn't it? But then again, like, how low do you go? You don't want to be going too low either. What I really like doing is trying to win them on auctions, but that doesn't always work out. Like, if I go to eBay there, let's see if there's any eBay auctions for a Quest 2. Let's see. Quest 2. So how much are they going? Oh my gosh, yeah. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, people aren't really going down that much in price. Like, 385, especially now if it goes down more. If you're telling me it's going down more again, like, how far do you really want to go? Yeah, it's not cheap. Like, auction 200. See, 200 is that's like a price that you could be willing to bid for, as well as like 96. But then you have 22 euro shipping. VAT will apply. This is VAT. Gotta hate VAT. Anyway, yeah, you get, like, I was just interested. I needed to check. Like, I needed to check because I was interested to see if the used market is going to be something that is going to interest people now. However, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it. I don't think. Then again, that might change. Like, when the Quest 3 actually comes out and people start selling their Quest 2s, that market's going to grow and the price should automatically decrease because the market's going to be more saturated. I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, for anyone joining in now, the Quest 3 was announced, and we did get a trailer. We also got a price. However, we didn't get to see it, like, live, for example. So, you want to exchange livers? What an interesting question. I would prefer not to. You believe they lied about GTA last year? What did they say about GTA last year? Did they ever say when it was going to be released? I don't think they ever said, to be honest with you, they were quite sneaky about it. I don't think they ever said when it was going to be released. I think they were just like, yeah, this is a thing that we're working on, but they never actually said, oh, we're going to release it this year. Zuckerberg updated his profile picture. What did he update it to? Facebook. Now, guys, don't stalk me on Facebook, guys. Don't stalk me on Facebook. Let's see. Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, he did. He did. He updated it to this lovely image of him wearing the Quest 3. That looks AI generated. I won't lie to you. Those cameras on the sides look way too see-through. Like, there's a lot of them. There's actually quite a lot of them. But that looks AI generated. If you ask me, like, those cameras there look kind of AI generated. It's either that or someone's got a really good camera. Like, I have never seen cameras that you can see through this much in a photo. I could be wrong, though. Maybe they're just that see-through. Maybe it's just glass. Because, like, in the older headsets, they're not that see-through. They're honestly, like, a little bit darker, but here it looks incredibly see-through, to be honest with you. I wish we had, like, high-end images of this. But we do have high-end images. We have this high-end, no, this image is in like 144p, maybe less. Let me show this to you. Look at this image is in like straight up 144p. This image is even crustier. Like, why would you even show this? Like, I get it, you're showing the, like, production and stuff. It actually looks like it blends into the scene nicely, but the entire image is so crusty.
Nice. He inked me.
He inked me? That's interesting phrase. He did the funny. He stood sideways and looked that way. This is like the epic Chad pose. His ear looks like it's getting crushed by the head strap. Well, now we know that the head strap is just the same head strap that we had on the Quest 2, which is fine. As long as it's replaceable, it's fine. What interests me, though, is you can see the headphone jack there, actually. I want to see the other port. Yeah, look, there's the charging port. Does that mean, like, people were worried, does that mean that the head strap's not going to be replaceable? Surely not. Surely there's an indentation here, you see? So I'm thinking the head strap probably comes off with the indentation. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, I'm right. I am correct. So this is it without the head strap, and that is just an indentation there. So replacing the head strap, no problem. But it definitely seems like why are these images so crusty? Like, you're showing a nice close-up. Why is it so crusty? Like, we already know what it looks like. You know what I can do with this? Wait, I can't be showing you guys unreleased projects, but you know what I can do with this? I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna AI upscale it. Like, there's in this day and age, there's honestly no point in releasing crusty images, because I can just go and I can AI upscale them after I find them. There it is. Look at this. This better come out good, or else everything I just said is going to be useless. Facebook compression is the best. I don't think it's Facebook compression, because he's got some really high-end images. Unless he literally just cropped into the headset. Do you think he literally just cropped into the headset? And that's why it's so crunchy? Yeah, this does seem to be the full image, unfortunately. I did think originally that it might not be, but... Yeah, oh my gosh, that looks a lot better. Like, it kind of looks unrealistic, but check this out. This is it after being AI upscaled. It's not crusty anymore. Look at this. It's not that difficult. That took, like, how much? 5? 10 seconds to actually AI upscale? Like, yeah, there's issues, very clearly, but... It's actually worked, which is cool. That's the point we're at with AI. Like, AI's... Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I kept pressing F10 for no reason. Have you guys, by the way, have you seen the new Photoshop beta? The new Photoshop beta is insane. No joke. Properly insane. I need to show this to you guys. I feel like I absolutely need to show this to you. So, just to give you an example, we're going to jump onto my Twitter. And I don't think anyone has noticed. I actually straight up don't think anyone has noticed. So check this out. So this is my Twitter. Right? Look at this. See this image? Look at it. Ah, great. It's being covered up by my face. That's just perfect, isn't it? How do I... There we go. Look at that. Like, see that? That's obviously not real. Like, there would not... But it looks so real. The new Photoshop beta is... I cannot wait to have more space. It is so insane. No, don't tell them. No, I'm telling them. It's only people on the live stream anyway. Like... People on the live stream get to know secrets that people that aren't on the live stream don't get to see. So if we just go onto my Google Photos, and we just grab any image, I don't know. Let me find a nice image that we can use for this. Let me just search for water, because it seems to do water quite well. This looks like a nice image. Yeah, this is an image of the local beach. Let me just save this. Stable Diffusion can do the same. I don't think Stable Diffusion can do the same. I ran Stable Diffusion on my PC. I actually ran Stable Diffusion on my PC. And, like, yeah, it worked, but it didn't work half as well. Unless I'm using the wrong... I know it's got different... I launched the wrong Photoshop. It's got different models, but I have no idea how to get the right one, and even then I do not think it's going to get close to this. I could be wrong. I've seen people do some crazy stuff with Stable Diffusion, but I did try running Stable Diffusion originally, and it did not work as well. You need a good model with in-painting. Do you have any of those? I would download one, try it out. But like, let me show you what this is going to look like, because it actually looks... let me just import the image. Here we go. Okay, check this out. We're gonna go to display, and we are going to display the Photoshop. So window capture, properties, Photoshop. No, not Spotify Premium. What is this? Chrome, Streamlabs, Spotify. None of those. Literally none of those. Where's my capture methods? Windows 10. Is this... Oh, Photoshop. Here we go. So, here's my Photoshop. And look at this. We've got this lovely picture of a beach that I took, right? And all we have to do is we have to select a spot here in the ocean, right? So, let's say that. And I can go to Edit. I can go to Generative Fill, and I can tell it anything. I can straight up just be like, put an orca in the water. Generate. Look at this. This is properly incredible. This is like properly incredible. I did not pirate Photoshop. I pay for this. This is a company expense. I pay for the entirety of Creative Cloud. Look at this. Look at that. Like, yeah, the orca has some... I honestly, I do not know what happened there. And I do not entirely know what happened here. But that's why we got 3 models. Look at that. Like, look at that. Like, proper. Oh my god. Yeah, I like this one. I like this. This is a good one. Oh, this one's just... I do not know what happened here. I don't know what happened here. Okay, and then, like, we can actually replace it. Like, put a shark. I'm gonna say shark instead. You could troll the media with this. You could be like, shark spotted in local waters. let's make it put a shark there instead. It looks like it's snapped in half on that one. I do not know what happened. Yeah, from time to time it does do this. Okay, I'd say it may have slightly given up on life. Considering this is like, compare results. It doesn't like sharks. It has a preference against sharks, specifically. I don't know what happened there. Put Donkey Kong. Let's try it. Put... Okay, wait. Maybe what I need to do is I just need to delete this layer and just start over. Let's try that. Wait. Let's put King Kong in the water. Let's just make it, like, really big. Generative fill. Put King Kong in the water. Now, I don't know if it knows what King Kong is. It doesn't seem to be very good with movies, but let's try it. Let's see what happens. It tends to be really, really good. I don't think King Kong is going to appear. I really don't. Okay. Let's, that... I mean... Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, since you're telling me that copyrighted stuff doesn't work, what if we do put a large gorilla in the water? Let's try that instead. Let's do that. This has to work. Right? Right? Oh, what is your problem? Like, it did the orca so well, and then it gave up. Okay, maybe it needs stuff that actually swims in water. Let's do an octopus. Generative fill. Put an octopus in the water. Yeah, I want to see this. Erase the center. I don't think erasing the center is going to help it much, to be honest with you, considering it's a generative fill. It tends to be very weird like that. Let's try this. It better do... Where's the octopus? I mean, don't get me wrong, it definitely blends whatever it did, but... I'm gonna ask it to regenerate that. I'd say it was definitely closer, but I don't know where it's getting its AI images of an octopus from. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's actually kind of good at hats. It's honestly kind of good at hats. Let me show you an image that myself and a friend took recently. I don't know what it's doing. Where's the octopus? Maybe it just doesn't know what an octopus is. Let me show you an image myself and of myself and a friend that I recently edited, and it's got hats in it, and I think it's actually come out pretty good. So if I go to sort by date created. Oh, it didn't actually save it into here, did it? Well, that's upsetting. Where did I save the images? Downloads. Maybe it was in downloads. Well, that's upsetting. I have no idea where it saved it to. Pictures? Okay, whatever. In that case, what we need to do is we need to try something else. Actually, you guys know, today's thumbnail, actually, that was done by this AI. It created those hands. Those hands on Mark Zuckerberg are fake, because originally they weren't there. What do I want? I need to find an image. Like, this was actually an alright image. This looks kind of cool. But this is obviously fake. Like, look at this. It did this one really well. It seems to really like orcas or whales or whatever. Like, it actually seems to do that really well. Like, that's an image that it took. I want to find an image of a human, though, so that I can give it hats. Okay, yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do this image. This is a good enough image. I feel like this image is just perfect. Don't ask about the context of this image, but just, we're going with this image. Okay, look at this. So if I select my head, right, like that, and go edit, and generative fill, and give this man a Santa hat. Watch this. This should work no problem. Actually, I've never tried making anyone bold. I've actually never tried making anyone bold. That could be quite interesting. That is not a Santa hat. Why did it did it last time? What is this? I mean, it's kind of worked, but that is not a Santa hat. I don't even know what this is. It's a cone, except it's white. Okay, let's do, give this man a Christmas hat. Christmas hat. I need to make sure I spelled that right. It's a sailor hat. Yeah, it definitely does look much more like a sailor hat than a Santa hat. It did it correct last time. I have no idea what's happening. This looks like the hats they use to label bad kids. What? This is not a Do not screenshot this. There we go. There we go. Eventually it got there. Like, this is why it gives you multiple choice. This is good. Okay. I feel, and now we can give Vitaly sunglasses. Let's do that. Give this man sunglasses. The hair, yeah, I know. It was the hair that got me. It was actually the hair that got me. Let's see. What is it going to do? The glasses, it seems to have a very big problem. Oh. I must say, it actually did all right. Like, last time, I was about to say it's got problems with doing sunglasses. But it's actually done. Okay, yeah, there you go. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. But this one looks all right. It looks all right, which is very concerning. Let's see if it can give me sunglasses with my big nose. Give this man sunglasses. Let's see. What is it going to do for me? What is it going to do? It's just going to see my big nose and it's just going to be like, no, this man doesn't get sunglasses. It does not. Like, if you looked at this image, those sunglasses actually do not look... Oh, I think it scaled them to my big nose. We'll go with not that. It's made my nose bigger. It has somehow made my nose bigger. Like, it decided my nose was not big enough and went with bigger. I'm going with this. I don't care. And now, we're also just going to do... He looks really sad. We're gonna put on a nice smile. Actually, that's probably not enough. I should probably give it more. Give it a nice, lot of leg room to work with. Make him smile. This is not gonna end well. It's probably gonna be so cursed. I'm waiting for it to look very cursed. This is, I'm waiting on it. It has to happen. It's the definition of... What's that thing where something almost looks right, but you know it doesn't look right, and it kind of ruins it? It is. This is the definition of Uncanny Valley. This is not me anymore. This is just a different person. This is just an entirely different person. If we remove the sunglasses, it might start looking like me, but... No. We should just leave the glasses on. I want to see if it can make me bald now. Let's see. I want to see if it can make me bald. It better succeed. Actually, I believe I should take off the sunglasses, or it's just not going to work. Here we go. Where's the mouth? The mouth looks so cursed. Okay. Make him bald. Do it. Do it. Let's see. Maybe I'll find out after this that I just need to go bald. You know? Like, chances are I'm going to find out after this that I need to make bald. That I need... Yes. Mysticle in 50 plus years. Please no. It did well though. I'll give it that. It did well. Like if you just looked at this image, right? If you looked at this image and you didn't know it was me, you'd think it was a different person. Like it doesn't look wrong. That's the problem. It looks correct. It did a very good job blending it. I want to see if it can give me round glasses. I think round glasses would fit this perfectly. Let's see. Edit. Generative fill. Give this man round glasses. It's not good at circles, guys. It's absolutely not very good at circles. Put the smile with it. Oh god. That's just not a great idea. I think we need to generate a new smile. We need to generate a new smile. That's the last one was just not. Absolutely not. Come on. Guys, I told you it wasn't very good at circles. I told you it wasn't very good at circles. Yeah. This seems right. This is about right. This looks okay. Yeah. Where are the pupils at? Where are the pupils? It's, they seem to have just disappeared. This is just not okay. Oh, yes, actually, you know what? That is a great idea. I've always wanted to see myself with a beard. Let's see if it can generate a beard. We want to generate the beard in such a way where it's going to keep my mouth, because it's going to look very wrong if it doesn't. I gave it too much room to work with. There's no need for the beard to go down this far, but let's see what it does. Give him a beard. Yeah, this is going to be quite interesting. Let's see. How is this going to... Like, this is how far we've gotten with AI. Can you believe this? This is how simple Photoshop has become. I honestly didn't give it enough of the mouth. Okay. I didn't ask for the headphones, but they're there now. They have become part of me. That's cursed. That is so cursed. That is so cursed. Oh no. What happened in the back? What is that? What is this? Wait, I want to see the other ones. Okay, I guess I'm going to college now. That's interesting. All of them have headphones. I guess when you ask for a beard, it comes free with headphones. That's just how it works. It's the headphones are free. They come with it. They were inside me all along. Oh no. Okay, wait. I always wanted to see Vitaly without a beard. I want to see if it can remove his beard, but keep his mustache. Let's see. Generative fill. Remove the beard. What is this that I'm using? This is just Photoshop. This is actually just Photoshop beta. And they integrated this into the latest Photoshop beta. Do you think it could give me wrinkles? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I need to send this to him. I need to send this to him immediately. I need to be like, is this what you look like without a beard? That is... Oh no. Oh, it's got other ones as well. What's the difference? Oh, it's just the jawline, is it? Yeah, it's done a few different jawlines. I feel like this jawline definitely suits him the best, though. Remove mustache. Just... Wait! I need to know. Remove Vitaly. No! Wait, they violate user guidelines? What? Remove this person. There's no way this works. Well, the car now has 4 mirrors. Wait, what? Yo! That actually looks perfectly reasonable. It's even added the shadow for the car. Like, yeah, it didn't do the best job, but this one did. This one actually, this is kind of creepy. This is actually kind of creepy. And I'm still going to college for whatever reason. You like mirrors? Our brand new car has twice as many. Wait, I want to see. What should we... Wait, it definitely can't change the color of my eyes. Last time I tried that, it didn't go very well. I need to know whether this is possible physically. It's a thing. I do not think this is going to work. Give him a smaller nose. Add Mark Zuckerberg. I believe Zuck is copyrighted. That won't work. 2 Peter Griffin glasses. I'm fairly sure it doesn't know what Peter Griffin glasses are either. Everything that's copyrighted just will not work. Why is it bruised? Who hurt me? Like, am I after plastic surgery? Is that what happened? Oh no. Oh no, look at the last one. Look at the... What happened here? What is this? That is just not... That is just not okay. Wait, I want to see if I can add a plane in the sky. Add a plane in the sky. Those nose plugs for swimming. Got plugged in. A razor nose. Oh gosh. Add a UFO. Yeah, actually, I could definitely add a UFO. See how believable it is. That would definitely bring all the that's concerning. Like, it's... I guess adding a plane isn't as difficult as adding everything else, because you can really just have it point in any direction and it doesn't even need to... I like the way it worked with the sunlight, though. Like, it actually added the shading, which makes it look believable. As you can see in all of them, it properly did the shading on the planes and everything, which is really cool. Like, it's actually properly done them. Can I angle the plane at myself? I believe that might be against community guidelines. I do want to know if I can light this building on fire, though. I need to know. Add a fire to the roof. Is this going to be against community guidelines? You can work around that. Oh. Let's see. There's no way this... I think we, myself and the AI, we misunderstood each other. Even though it did... This looks fairly broken. I can see this being... like, I could fool someone with this picture. I could definitely fool someone with this picture. I don't know what's happening in the window. But I could definitely fool someone with this picture. How far can we take this? If I do this... Can I say... Have him eat a burger. There's no way it's gonna add everything. There's no way it's gonna add, like, hands, the burger, the mouth, everything. I just don't see it. But I could be wrong. Wait, the chat is in the way? Oh! Oh, I didn't even... Oh. I believe the other modifications that we made are in the way. I think that's the problem. Here, have this burger. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Please make whatever this becomes your new profile picture. I'll make it my new profile picture on the Discord. I can't change the channel profile picture to this. I mean... Do I have two... I have 2 tongues. I have 2 tongues. Have you guys seen those AI-generated commercials? That's what this reminds me of. Have you guys seen those? Those are very concerning. Have you... I feel like we should react to them. Wait, let's,
PLs make whatever this becomes. Your
let's
new
bring it up.
profile picture. Lol.
I'm gonna bring it up. I don't know if you guys... We're definitely getting copyrighted for the... Actually, no, we probably shouldn't. We'll just get copyrighted for it, to be honest. We can just continue with our lovely display of just hell, honestly. This is proper just hell. 2 tongues is needed to eat burger. I feel like that is a necessity. I don't fully... what happened... It decided the car isn't part of the burger frame. No, actually, we should... Now we have space here. I feel like when Vitaly isn't there, we have space. We can just Let's try. Add a pile of pogo sticks. Let's see if I can do that. Add a pile of pogo sticks. How good is it at generating pogo sticks? And a pile of them as well. I do wonder how it would do that. Or if it would do that. Make the background the moon. Add a triple chin. I'm going to try add a triple chin. It actually did it. And it added the shadows as well. That's not a pogo stick, but close enough. That's not even realistic. This is like, it almost looks, if you looked at it from far away, it could kind of, it's a campfire made out of pogo sticks. Which, okay. Let's see how good it is at adding the moon. Let's see. Wait, actually, I want to see if I select... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. If I select this, which is like... I'm just going to like roughly select it. It doesn't really matter. We're just doing a test experiment. There we go. So if I select it like that, I do wonder whether I can do like... Add skyscrapers in the background. Let's see. Raining sausages. Bigger picture frame. It should actually do outpainting. It should. I think I've seen it be capable of doing that somewhere. Yeah. It did pretty well. Like, this one doesn't necessarily look the most real. The other one looked more real. I don't know what happened here. It's whatever this is. That shouldn't be there. Oh. There we go. Oh, hello. The pogo sticks. What is this? Oh, I guess it's part of the... Okay, cool. It's part of the image. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I feel like we need to get another image. Yeah, I'm gonna find another image. Give me a second. And we're gonna make it my new profile picture on Discord. Yeah, let me find a different image. Actually, this is a really cool image. I want to show you this. It gave my dog wings, and it actually did an okay job of it. Look at this. Like, that's pretty cool. It even made them dog-colored. Like, it actually did a pretty good job of giving my dog wings. Where do I have images? Surprisingly, I don't have that much images of myself on my PC. How surprising. Dog. This is just Photoshop. This is standard old Photoshop. Okay, so we're essentially just gonna start off with my profile picture, and we're gonna see if we can do some outpainting on it as well. So let's do it. This is my profile picture. It's very red, actually. In Photoshop, it's incredibly red. And if I go to image and I go canvas size, I can expand it to 2048 by 2048. There we go. Now, I should be able to just move this upward. Actually, maybe not that upward, just like that. And do selection around, and then edit, generative fill. Complete the picture. I wonder if I can do that. Let's see how good it is at this. I'm not entirely certain whether it's going to like give me a body. If it does, it will almost definitely be cursed. It did absolutely nothing. And I'm not sure why. I think maybe it needs to have a color to work with. It can't be transparent. That is a possibility. I've seen like certain Photoshop stuff not work in the past if it's transparent. However, this is weird. I can't paint bucket it. Tolerance is set to 32. Why can I not paint bucket it? Huh. I can't select it either. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now Magic Wands tool. Let's try that again. Generative fill. Complete the image. Yeah, we're essentially... we can try extend in a second if this doesn't work for whatever reason. I'm hoping this works. For your Carr, use flex glue. It has made it into a kind of like a photo frame that I would imagine could possibly be on like a college ID. Oh, yes. This is... What? I guess it understood my word picture very clearly. It did give me like a body here. Like it actually did. Like, look at that. It gave me arms and everything. It even completed the jacket. That's pretty cool. Let's try, let's try give him a body. Give him a body. This better not be seen in any way, shape, or form. Oh, hi, Thrill. Thrill's in the chat now. Any game I see as a complete W. Well, Asgard's Wrath 2 can't be underestimated, I think. They did spend most of the game showcase on it, but I feel like maybe they spent too long on it. A little bit too long. But yeah, no, I feel like that's going to be great. Arizona Sunshine 2 was a little bit of a surprise to me. Like, I almost forgot about that, but it's like... I feel like that could be really good. But yeah, I'm also at the same time debating what I'm looking at. Because that is very concerning. You loved the 20-minute talking section. Yeah, I feel like that was the reaction of basically everyone in the chat. They, it was more like they did a walkthrough of the entire game. They almost ruined it. I don't entirely understand it. They would have been fine with just the trailer. People were very hyped for the game as is. But for some reason, they just decided to talk about it. But look, hopefully they didn't spoil the entire thing. I guess I'll be finding out. You don't even need to play it now. Yeah, well, I'm gonna play it anyway. I want to see if there's anything they didn't talk about. But they did, unfortunately, say quite a lot. I don't, like, again, I don't really understand why they did it. They really didn't need to. People were very hyped for... What is this? People were very hyped for it, as is. This is... I am still going to check out the game, like, it didn't stop me from checking out the game. I was just... I guess I expected something else. Like, I'm very upset about the fact that they didn't talk about GTA San Andreas. I think we were all waiting for that. And I'm very interested as to why they didn't talk about the Quest 3. But I guess it was a gaming showcase, not a hardware showcase. So that does make sense. But yeah, I would have loved to see a bit more about the Quest 3, especially just before the Apple showcase. But look, I guess we'll just have to wait. But yeah, no, GTA San Andreas is definitely a letdown for me because we were talking about it earlier. They just kind of... They seem to have given up on it, but they didn't tell us they've given up on it, which is unfortunate. I wish they kind of told us that they've given up, so we wouldn't keep waiting, you know what I mean? But, look, it is how it is. It's a corporation. I guess it works differently to the way we'd like it to work. This is incredibly cursed. Like, I'm looking at this at the same time as I'm talking, and it's just, this one's cursed. This one is scaringly real. This is the, like, Thrill, if you're still there, what do you think about AI? Like, what? This thing just generated an entire body. Like, that's the image it got. And it got this. Like, that is scary. That is very concerning. This is good. This is actually good. It's kind of made me a little bit, maybe, like, wider than I actually am, but it's very good. Give me Wild West clothing. Interesting. Let's try it. Let's see what it can do with Wild West clothing. I will need to merge them together. Simply because Photoshop won't actually allow me to edit. But it's like added the shadow and everything. That's pretty cool. But Wild West clothing. Uh-oh. No, don't want to give it the chin. Like, if you give it the chin, it will not be very happy. There we go. Let's see. Imagine Wild West was copyrighted as well. Give him Wild West clothing. I don't know. This always happens with the live streams. They always just end up being something completely different. Like, we've watched the showcase, we've talked about it, and now we're creating incredibly cursed images. Okay. Yeah, Susan, that wasn't me. Actually, Susan isn't the CEO anymore. I don't know who is the CEO of YouTube right now, but that wasn't me. That was the AI, I promise. There was no nipple showing in this video. I mean live stream. You had a feeling the Quest 3 announcement was last minute. Like, yeah, it may have been last minute, but he did mention it, was it yesterday? I'm pretty sure he mentioned it yesterday. He didn't just mention it in the morning. He was like, that they're going to have more to show. But then again, he didn't say it was going to be shown during the showcase. It could be last minute because of that. I was thinking that it could have been either A, because they were sick and tired of the leaks, and they just wanted to get something straight, or B, because, you know, the Apple headset will hopefully be releasing on the 5th, or at least being announced on the 5th, and they just wanted to have something to compete with. I don't see... Maybe they did it just to generate hype. Maybe that is a possibility, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, no, Meta is known to... Like, sure, with the Quest 2, they leaked the video. Like, the video was leaked, the trailer, but... Am I buying the Apple headset? Not right now. Maybe in the future. Like, I'm not a person that has a lot of Apple products. Like, I am Android open source all the way. All my stuff is rooted. All my stuff is modded. But there's no denying the fact that, like, I am very interested in the Apple headset, and I am very interested to see it succeed. Because, as we all know, like, if Apple succeeds, other companies are going to follow, which is great. Like, we've seen it everywhere, you know. We've seen it with the headphone jack. We've seen it with basically everything, whether it's, like, a good thing or a bad thing. I just hope they don't bring a lot of their, like, walled garden stuff into virtual reality, because I do still like having that little bit of openness. But I myself, like, right now, I'm also moving on the 5th, like, completely moving country. So right now, probably not, because as we know, the price tag is going to be Apple-like. But I am interested to see it, and I am very interested to see how well it does, really, because they are entering a whole different market here. This is going to be their first new market since the Apple Watch, I think. Which is it's going to be very interesting either way. I've seen you're going to try live stream it, which is going to be interesting, since Apple is known to take down live streams of, like, if someone live streams their event, they are known to stop it, which is also, I guess, why I won't be live streaming it. And I will probably be on a boat. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I really am. Are you going to be buying it? Are you going to be trying to get your hands on the Apple headset? It's a shame you weren't invited to the event, to be honest. I've seen that Road to VR and Upload VR were invited. And honestly, I think you should have been invited to the event. But then again, it is like their first time delving into an entirely different medium. So, like, maybe we just need to give it time. But yeah. You'll sell a few kidneys. You might need to. I'd be careful saying that, considering, you know, Apple's prices. Even though, like, to be fair, they have released... I would be interested to see if in the future they're going to release a cheaper version of the headset, because they did start releasing the cheaper version of the iPhones. Like, they have the SE now. I wonder if in the future we're going to see an Apple XR headset SE. But yeah, like, it's going to be... I think they might introduce a few things to it. Let's just hope they don't remove the headphone jack. It is going to... Well, I guess the headphone jack isn't that important if you have low latency Bluetooth, but as I've found, low latency Bluetooth basically never works. So I would prefer a headphone jack unless they've got, like, a pair of really decent headphones on there. But I doubt it. They're probably just going to make it really minimal and have people buy accessories for it, which is fine, but... 5th. The 5th is all we can do. We can just wait for the 5th. I am so sorry. I'm looking to the side here. Is this I do not want to click on this. What is... Wait. I need to make sure this is safe for YouTube before I click on it. Yeah, this is, this one's okay. No, I don't. Actually, no. I'm gonna regenerate this. I'm actually gonna regenerate it. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. No eye tracking. Well, you know, it's a more budget headset. Like, we can't be getting everything on the Quest 3. The generated images were removed because they violate community guidelines. And this that you're showing me right now doesn't violate... Yeah, no, guys, you are not seeing this. This is... How does this not violate... Just no.
Meta Quest 3. No eye tracking.
I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to look at this image, and that's all you're getting. This one doesn't violate any community guidelines, but all you're getting is 3 seconds. That's it. Those were your 3 seconds. That's... You have meme material for the rest of your life. Oh no, I forgot you can screenshot it. Well, that's a problem. But okay. What do we do with this image? We're not making it Wild West themed anymore. We're actually just not. This is all you're getting. Hey! How's it going? Thank you so much for the donation. Glad you got to catch the stream for a bit. What we're doing now is we're creating...
Pause the stream a bit.
We've just, like, finished watching the gaming showcase, and essentially now we're just memeing around with Photoshop's new AI generation feature, while at the same time, I'm dying because it's so hot, and I've drank all the water, and my brain is just not functioning anymore. Yeah, there's like no more water in there. That's unfortunate. A robot body. Yeah, let's try a robot body. Let's do that. I want to see what it does with that. I'm actually surprised at how well it's generated this body. Like, I am very surprised. In a business suit. YouTube doesn't like... Well, YouTube already got them. We're already violating community guidelines by using AI. That was fast. Let's give him a robot buddy. Let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. I am not going to be banned. I did not know that Wild West theme meant nips. That's like 1 and 2. That's it. We're closing Photoshop. We're closing Photoshop. We're closing Photoshop. Oh. Oh my god. Well, at least I'm of age, so I can't be banned for it. It's just, it can't be monetized. But I am of age, so, like, I'm 21. So it's like, they can't be banning me for that. But the live stream will not be monetized anymore. I did not put my nips out there. AI did. That was not... Oh my god, no, it's already in the media channel. How is that a robot? I asked it to give me a robot body. You guys were witness to it. Nudes leaked. That is, like, imagine that. Imagine that. Like, that's actually scary. You could basically have nudes of anyone now. Well, I'm going to be the first to tell you that looks nothing like me. But that's concerning. That is actually concerning. Japanese, no, we've closed out of Photoshop. We're not having any more of it. That's it. We have properly closed out of Photoshop, and you did a robot in the water? How did you do that? And I did not manage to do that. You know what happened? You know what actually happened? it was listening to me, and I said I don't want nips, and it gave me nips. That's what happened. Mom, if you're watching this, those are not my nips. Like, no. Stable diffusion. So which model did you use? I'm very interested to see which model you use, because I have stable diffusion, but clearly it's bad. Yeah, Photoshop nips spyware. That's it. You know what? You know what needs to happen now? I need to, like, private the live stream right after it's finished, and then delete all those parts. Because I need to... let me take a look at the community guidelines. I need to take a look at the community guidelines. I'm fairly sure the community guidelines say that it doesn't really matter if you're, like, of age. YouTube community guidelines. Let's see. Detecting violations. No, definitely not. Spam and deceptive practices. No. Sensitive content. Nudity. Let's see. Explicit content means blah, 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 blah. Posting. Yes. Wow, this list is excessive. It's excessive. None of these things are actually something that we did, but this is very excessive, and it gets very into detail. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, this is exactly what I was talking about. So we're not actually violating the community guidelines in any way, since the content isn't actually meant in that way. But it will probably not be monetized, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Wow, this is excessive. Like, yeah, I get why they need to have this here, but like... Oh, it will probably also be age restricted? That's fine. I don't mind it. Let it be age restricted. Oh, no, it won't be age restricted. That's... None of these things are in the video. The list is very long and very excessive, but that's okay. And also, it's fake. This is just not okay. AI screwed me over. AI properly screwed me over. Like, it's already coming after me, and I was the one who was nice to AI. They're not protecting children. I don't know. Well, actually, wait, you're right. They're protecting themselves from politicians. Yeah, you know, they do. Yeah. Like, to be fair, you are right. Like, yeah. I am using Photoshop, the new Photoshop AI. That's what I'm using. The new Photoshop AI that came out just there a while ago, the beta. Let me just... I'm gonna ask Vitaly if he's free later on today, but... yeah. Anything interesting? We got screwed over by AI. But other than that, I should probably, like, select in Photoshop that those images should not have been generated. Because, like, I did not ask for those images to be generated. I asked for a body, not whatever that is. That is just not okay. Just... What have you created? You covered my nips in SD. I do appreciate that. And then the face. Is this all stable diffusion? What is this? Wow. If that's stable diffusion, I'm honestly impressed. I must... You put a t-shirt on it. Very impressed, to be completely honest with you. Like, I actually am. Is the Mysticle going with AI the fun? We're done with the AI. The AI screwed me over. We can't continue. I'm afraid at this point. I'm going to type in, put a plane in the sky, and it's literally going to generate a pair of nipples in the sky. Like, that's the point we're at. I am so afraid. Anyway, guys, it is currently 8:05 p.m. for me, which means that this stream has been going on for 2.5 hours. So we will be coming to an end now, especially that I need to probably, like, fix the fact that the AI tried to screw me over on my own channel, which is very impressive, actually. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully, when I, move and have everything under control, because as I said, it's an awful mess everywhere around, I will be able to stream a little bit more, and we will be able to have fun a little bit more. So, but yeah, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you're leaving at least somewhat satisfied after that gaming showcase, Quest 3 reveal, and apparently my